Well, g'day, tubes. How's she going today? Pretty good here. So we're looking at a website here called Seek Logo. It's pretty cool. It's got a whole. This is just a start. We're gonna look at some of them here. But I thought it's been a while since we cut any decals out. I didn't wonder if this thing still works. It's more than what I'm worried about, if the thing's still working or not. But anyways, so this is a pretty cool website called Seek Logo. It's got a whole bunch of different logos and stuff, companies, brands, you name it. Flammable gas. I'm in, what do they call this one here? This is sign, it's called, logo vectors. So vectors are cool because if it's an AI or an EPS, I believe it is. So you can see here, there's an AI, an obistulator, or the EPS. I don't know what that stands for. Electro positioning sensor. Sure. EPS, I can actually directly import that into my cutting program and just directly cut it. I don't have to do any editing or anything with it. So this saves me a pile of time if I'm looking for something. So we're just going to have a quick look around here and see. I'm already on, like, page 8 of the signs here. It's just a bunch of different signs, like different things. Some not English, do not touch, kinds of neat things. This is just all kind of, no photography. Oh, I should get that from my gate. Do not enter. All official kind of signs, right, that you would kind of see on the roads. I haven't seen any like street signs, like speed signs or anything yet, but there's a whole bunch of different stuff here. We'll just look through a couple of pages of this, and then we'll look at some of the other categories. And then I got a couple. Ooh, stop sign. I got a couple I want to just go and cut out. See if the machine still works. My vinyl cutter and the program, everything, the computer still works. I did fire up the computer. It's booting up now, so hopefully it's all good. So no smoking. Bunch of stuff, I don't even know why they're in this category, but anyways, keep clean. Stay in school, there, guy. Smoking area, wow, and no smoking. Prohibitor fumar logo. Made in Canada, that's kind of a cool one. I seen in one further back, it was actually the circle with the actual official one. Let's just go back to the number 1. So some of them are kind of repeats. I have no idea why he's in here, but Homer. Now some of these have multicolors in them, as in blended multicolors, that I would not be able to cut out. Or these real fine things like this, it wouldn't cut that out unless it was a really big one. But USB logo, sweet. I've seen it here somewhere. I just want to show you that Made in Canada one. Smiley guy. So for instance, this one here, for say, I wouldn't be able to cut that. It wouldn't cut all this different colored stuff. You'd have to actually print that onto a sticker thing or something. This would be too fine here too. I wouldn't print that too well or cut that too well. It would just mush it all together. There it is, Made in Canada. So that's kind of cool. You see that on some products that are made in Canada, and yeah. But 135 pages of stuff here, like holy smokes. This is just symbols. Exit closed. There's some speed limit stuff there. That's interesting. Now I can take this and say I wanted to make it 80. I could take the 5 out, or the 5 in the 0 out, and put an 80 in there. I could do that too. So we'll just have a couple more look at these and some of the other categories, and then we'll get out and cut a couple here. One is I want to do is from a fairly well-known movie and a recent TV show. I'm sure most of you will know what it is. The other one is I'm going to try it. It's going to be a little more difficult, but it's a video game character. And another one is a penetrating fluid brand, we'll say. So, just going to look at a couple more of these. Pretty neat. Now, if you go up here to brand logos, there's all the different categories. So I got down here to sign. We got sports, Nike. All this stuff's all in there. all the sport brands, Puma, Fox Racing. Wow, there's a lot of them in here. 1,534 pages of them. Wow, easier just to look it up. There's a lot in here. I have no idea what they are, right? But, yeah, so sports. technology. Ooh, there you go. Facebook, Snapchat, Mitsubishi, Sony. Some of them are repeats. Like this will be in media or whatever it was. Just a lot of these will be in media too. But oh, there's quite a whack of them too. There's the Apple logo. Fox Interactive Media. What else we got here? Trade. Amazon, yeah, I guess that's right. Amazon. So that's kind of cool. Braun. Trade. Transport. What's in transport? Okay. DHL, probably UPS. All that stuff in here. Volkswagen. FedEx. There's UPS. Turkish Airlines. Wow, there's quite a few of them here, too. A lot of different, pardon me, stuff I've never heard of, too. Timken Bearings. So that's kind of cool. Huh. Wonder why that's in transport, but I guess, yeah, sure, okay. Travel. This would be like airliners and, yeah. Fly Emirates and Uber. TripAdvisor. It's pretty cool. A whole bunch I want to try to do here, but I can't do them all. Well, the Coleman one's kind of cool. That's a pretty simple one. Let's do this for example. So, got to click on here. I'm not a robot. Every once in a while. So that one's already been downloaded that many times. That's quite a bit. So download vector. So now it'll tell me here. Oh, it'll give me a zip file, and then I just put it on another drive and then bring it over. So we'll just download that to there. Coleman. So these are some of the other ones I got. Tim Hortons logo. We're going to see if I can try that. That one's going to be kind of difficult too. I don't know if we'll get to these all today, but that's kind of cool. So, okay, well, we'll go back. So I got to put that, unzip that and put it onto the little hard drive thing I got here. Coleman's kind of cool. They make a lot of cool stuff for a lot of years. Wayne's World, party time. Excellent. There's Air Canada. That's a pretty simple one too. Ah, what the heck. It's a red one, simple, easy. I cut that nice and easy. Download vector. So I don't know if it's an AI or an EPS yet. I think I have a little bit harder time opening the EPS one, so hopefully these are mostly AIs. I won't until I zip them open. Okay, so if I open that file, it tells me in here, yeah, that's an EPS. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do them quite as easy. What about that Coleman one? Hopefully it's an AI. It's an EPS too. Should open them, but I think I've had issues with them before. But we'll see what happens here. Sometimes they'll include an EPS and an AI in the same thing. They're the same zip, but not that time. But anyways, okay, let's stop looking at these before I get more I want to try to do. So travel, yeah. So we got, advertising. We'll just look at a couple more of these. I'm sure you'll recognize some of these brands and stuff here. CDR, I know I can't open them. That's Corel Draw. I can't open any of those. I know that. So, advertising, auto and moto. That might be interesting. So Yamaha, Honda, all Suzuki, all the KTM racing and stuff. That's pretty neat, eh? And I don't. Some of these colors I don't have either. Like I don't really have that sort of whatever orange that is. I got red, of course. Got yellow, red here for this one. Ferrari, that would be pretty fine. I don't think I'd have that green. Actually, I think it looks better without that green thing on the top, honestly. To be honest, the Porsche would be pretty, way too fine a cutting for that. Let's go up to halfway here and see what's halfway here, see if we recognize anything in here. Yamaha something. Pretty cool. Let's see here. Beauty and cosmetics. Oh boy, here we go. Calvin Klein. So that's what that is. That's enough of that. Business. Milwaukee. That's kind of a cool one. I hope. Oh, and a Champion too. I don't think I have that right color though. Milwaukee. Let's see. Which one is this going to be? Let's see. Look at all the cool tools. They even show you all them. So we'll save that guy. And I got to open each one of these and then put them on my other drive because I don't have a unzipper thing on my other computer there. So let's see, is this EPS2? Oh, it's an AI. Perfect. Rather have the AIs because they are a lot easier. I might have trouble with the EPSs. I don't know. Champion, I guess that's red. I'm not going to do that one, though. Champion sucks. No, they're actually pretty good. They're all right. I do like NGK stuff better, but, I mean, plug's a plug. There's Bosch. Husqvarna. Pretty cool stuff. Mac Tools. Yeah, so that was, where are we in there? That was business. So communication, construction, that'll be all like, you know, your, well, Makita. That's a red one too. I probably could do them at the same time. You know, that is the Milwaukee one. Wow, that's had a lot of downloads. That one for sure. Hopefully this is an AI as well. I don't know. I'm just make a couple of these, stick them on some things. It's kind of neat to see. You know, I got the one banner beside me here that's got, you know, the Kinder Eggs. What else have I got on there? Texaco, FedEx, Sunoco, sorry, Hypotherm, Case logo, GoPro. A couple of neat things I put on that. Some of them were like, oh crap, that one screwed up. Well, I'll just put that on there. So maybe they'll go on there too or something if I find an extra spot. All right, so did that went, I think, Makita. Let's see what the Makita one is. It's an EPS2. Oh, man. Electrified Positioning Sensor. That's what EPS stands for. Stanley, that's cool. I could do that one. DeWalt. There's the other Makita one. That's kind of different with... Maybe I'll do this guy too, and I'll just see... See, the trouble is I'd have to put it on something white or cut the white out and then lay it on top. I think I'm going to leave that one, actually. Because if you put it down on something like, say, my toolbox, which is black, it's going to come out with black letters. I mean, that wouldn't look right? So, but that's okay. That's all right. What else we got on this page? 3M. Bobcat. Kohler, Lafarge, that's a construction, major construction. Lafarge, they have pits, gravel pits and stuff around us. They do concrete and stuff like that, all kinds of big stuff. Hiab, oh, that's cool. That's the crane. I'm gonna get that one. That's the crane guys. Build lift cranes in like all our vault trucks and stuff. Hiab. Never know what you're going to find on here. It's pretty darn cool stuff. So, Ingersoll Rand. You guys kind of get the idea, though, right? So, I got to remember it tells me sometimes here what it is, EPS. Or you're only going to get kind of one choice of it, usually. So, I mean, hopefully I can get that imported all right. But anyways, yeah, you guys get the idea. You can have a look there for yourselves too. Construction. I think that's actually where we just were, yes. Education, engineering, environment, farming. Let's look at farming here. Okay, New Holland stuff, yeah. Vulture class. That's kind of cool. I have an orange, I think. It might be close to that. The old style John Deere logo. That's kind of neat too. Dutz Far there. Kubota. I think I've already got that one saved in there. Toro. That's kind of cool. I was going to do redo a sign for a guy. He's actually long closed up now, but when he was still in business there, I was going to redo his sign for him at the front of his store there. And he wanted all these logos, right? The stuff that and what did he do? Toro. He did Briggs and Stratton, stuff like that, right? He wanted all the logos. I'm like, well, I can get all these logos, but you know, to me get them all on there and right and stuff, it's just going to cost a bit of money for you. So I gave him a price. He didn't like the price, I guess. So he's like, oh, no. The other one's still good yet. I'm okay. That's fine. Saves me having to do it, that's for sure. And I think like a year later, he closed up. Home Depot, that's kind of cool. But a year or two later, yeah, he closed up. So Ford, Massey Ferguson, that's kind of cool. I'd be tricky with those little things there, but I could do it. Should actually save that one too, because my stepdad might need that. Or his Massey Ferguson. Fent. Echo, 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 echo. Coon. Coyote. Yeah. Lots of cool stuff, though. I like this farming stuff. There's, oh, nice. There's the old John Deere. Old John Deere one. Ooh, I don't have the right green, I don't think. I've got a dark green and like a green kind of like this one here. This kind, I think they called it a Kelly green. It's not quite this John Deere color, so I'd like to do that, but I'd have to do the top in black, I think. So this would be just the panel in yellow, which I have, and the top panel here would be black. You have to pick all this stuff all out of here. And the Deere out and the John Deere out. I'll save that one, maybe. That one's kind of cool, too. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's save that. I got a bit of work to open all these and get them onto my other drive there. So, like I say, I don't know if we'll get them all today, but oh, that's not going to work. That's a CDR. Ah, of course, a cool one there, and I can't use it. Pretty sure I can't import CDRs in there. That's Corel Draw. Well, let's just do this here. John. Just see what John Deere brings up. See, this is kind of weird stuff here, but that's an EPS. That's an EPS. And that one's a CDR. Oh, man. But there's this one here. That's an EPS. That might work. That's kind of what I would... Well... This doesn't have the extras panel, so it would just cut out this, and then whatever your back color would be this. Gonna have to see if I can. I'm gonna have to do this one a little different way. Oh, I got another program that I use on there that would draw like another outline around there, but I don't know. I don't want to get into all that. That's an EPS there. That one. Oh, that's too bad, because that one's already got the outline around it, right? Oh, well. That's all right. Not a big deal. There's another John Deere. Holy smokes, there's quite a few John Deeres associated with, apparently. Rambo? What's that have to do with John Deere? Wow. Rambo. That's kind of cool. Even movie stuff. John D. Lots of different stuff on here that really has nothing to do with John Deere, doesn't it? John Cleese. Oh, boy. Well, anyways, you guys get the idea. So I'll get working on these and get them out of their zip files into the hard drive, and we'll take it over to the computer and see if some of these will open. Alrighty, we'll see you over. Well, I'm going to flip to my other camera here and film it from that, so I don't have video recording stuff on that computer over there. So it's going to look like crap because the screen looks like crap over there, but we'll do what we can. Anyways, we'll see you in a sec. Okay, it's hard to get you a good shot of this here, but we'll get you the rough idea, we'll say. So these are a couple logos I want to do. Of course, you know I like Rust, playing the game Rust, so we're going to try to cut that one out. And this is the Cobra Kai. This is the one from the TV show I was telling you about. Cobra Kai, you know, Karate Kid. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, sir. Right? It's a good movie. Good movie. Good movies. And really good TV show. They've done really well with it. So if you don't know what it is, have a look at it. It's on Netflix right now. It's Cobra Kai. It's kind of a continuation from the characters from the movies from the mid-'80s, I think it was. And they're, of course, old guys like me now. So so anyways, we're going to try to cut these. I'm going to have to size them all, but I want to see if we can get some other ones in, as long as I got all these colors. So we'll do file import. File import. So Air Canada EPS. Let's see here. Oh, that worked, but it's really, really small. It's 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. So I'll have to make that bigger and resize it. I don't know whether I'll cut that one or not, but it's more or less want to see if they work. So well, that's file import Coleman EPS. That should work. It's probably going to be small again, is it? Oh, yeah. That's 2.6 inches wide right now. So that's, you can adjust it up here with this little screen thing. We'll adjust all those after. Those are just single color ones, which is really nice. But this one, like I say, and then we'll zoom in here a little bit. This one will be difficult because whatever the background is going to be is what you're going to end up cutting out. And it should have a white background behind it. So if I put this on, say, something black, it's going to be black lettering. Now, yeah, that's going to be a little bit more of a tricky one. I kind of like to sometimes get rid of the little restricted marks too, because that kind of takes away from it. But it's not this program I have to do that with. Boy, I haven't been on this computer in a long time. How do I minimize? Actually, I have to go up here and minimize. Sign Go here is actually the one I use for editing stuff. The other one I just use for cutting. This one doesn't seem to want to use this cutter for some reason. I don't know why. So I don't know if this will import or not here. Oh, why? Which one was this now? What the heck one was that? I don't remember now. File, import, local disk L. Okay. Yeah. No, we need to go back to sign go local disk J. KL. There. Coleman EPS. Let's see if it'll import that. Probably give me a okay. Editable things. Woo. Okay. That might work. Now, if I remember how to run this thing, we wanted to zoom in on that R, and we need to arrange, ungroup. I should be able to select that. Yeah. Okay. So we'll delete Gonzo. Now, ooh, yeah, there we go. Now we need to file, export, Coleman AI will save it as. So save as an Adobe Illustrator. There it is there. Okay. Oh, now where did that save that to? File, save as, cutting projects. Okay, that should be all right. So now if we go back to Flexi here, get rid of the Coleman one and do file, import. Wow, old computer, eh? Whew. Some of the old stuff I've cut from over the years. Where is it? Coleman AI, there it is. Alright, that's going to be massive in here. It's 36 inches, so it's 3 feet right now, this thing. Let's make that a little smaller. 16 inches. Where's my tape measure so I can get an idea? I don't think I want her that big even. 16, let's make that one, maybe 6 inches. So I'm going to go up here to this little screen and just do a 6. And that'll go proportion to the size. So it's 6 inches wide by almost 2 inches tall. Well, that's not too bad. Okay. File, import. L. HIAB logo. Oh, that's a pretty cool one too. I don't know whether I'll cut that one or not, but oh, it blocks that up too. Gotta watch that, I guess. Okay. File, import. Makita EPS. Makita. not just red, because we could, there's a lot of red on these ones. Now, the rust one is orange here. Oop. Now it looks like an orange, not quite red. I'm gonna have to see if I've got an orange or... yeah, I do actually. Sort of a red though, I think, more than orange. Might just do it red. Okay. File. Import. Milwaukee, definitely. So that's an AI. Go over here maybe with that. That one will make 6 inches too, so 6, and there's 6 by 2.6 inch. Okay, the rust one is 12. I think I want to leave it at that. That makes it 12 wide and 2, almost 3 tall. The Cobra Kai one's 5 inches. Let's make that an even 6. 6 by 6. That might be... the cutter might destroy that. That's some of these little small ones here. They're going to be pretty small on the Cobra tail here. It's going to be quite a thing to weed out because I'll have to... how am I going to do that? So I'm going to have a yellow background, and then the black goes on top of that. There's a little ring there. The letters come out. Then all the snake parts come out of the black. And somehow, I don't know how this tongue thing will work here yet, but that'll be kind of interesting to see how that works too. But anyways, okay, well, let's import a couple more here and see what else we got here. I can't remember all the stuff we got now. Import. Got different rust ones. Oh yeah, the Super Mario. Super Mario, that was the gaming one I was kind of telling you about. I don't think I got all those colors though. No, I'm not going to probably be able to do him. I don't have his skin color. I don't have the brown. I probably don't even have that blue for his eyes. I've got like a turquoise and like a ocean blue kind of thing. So I think we'll just scrap him. Yeah, that's okay. I don't have all his colors, so that's a lot of colors on him too. Oh, this is the one I wanted to do for sure. WD-40. It's kind of a cool one. Now let's just make sure that I can actually open these in the cutting thing. I haven't even fired up the cutter yet. Hopefully it's alright. I got white loaded right now, but there isn't really anything with white on here. This is just loading up the cutting section of it. Alright, so I don't know why it wants to do that, and then a background for it. Seems to be wanting to do a white background on all these. Let's try one of these. Air Canada one was the EPS as well. I just want to see what the background's going to look like. Okay, so that's just black, or red, sorry. A lot of waste on this one though. Like, I don't know why. I guess it's going to cut a border, but for some reason when you load those EPSs, they put an extra border around it. I don't really know why. Same with that HIAB one, it's going to have a great big border around it. Now I don't have to cut that, but I have to cut 2 different colors here and then join them back up, which kind of sucks, but anyways, that's the way the cutting works. So that's going to cut, ooh, this one's really strange. I'm going to have to maybe put that one into sign go here. Maybe we can get rid of that. So file, import. Let's try that here. It doesn't like that one. Interesting. It wants me to trace it. This program has a tracing thing, but it is freaking terrible. It does not work too well. So that one might not be able to do that one. That's why I like the AIs the best, because it's just like a perfect direct cut for me. So let's just scrap that one. Air Canada, I think we'll scrap that one. We'll try the Coleman one here. Of course, the rust, that's a fairly easy one. Square the Milwaukee should be fine. The WD-40 though is a little weird. Let's see. SignGo can file and import. WD-40. Oh, I didn't seem to like that one. Let's try a new project. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, that is an AI too. Why is it doing that? Huh. I don't know. This program's good for the cutting part, but it isn't really super strong for doing editing stuff. So that's why I kind of use the two programs I always kind of have. So, but anyways, file, import. Let's see what else we got in here. Tim Hortons EPS. Now I don't know if I've got this is black, I guess, on here. Black and white. Let's see here. Oh boy, huh? Let's see if I can import that one over here. I don't know why the importing is not really working. Import Tim Hortons EPS. That one seems alright. Okay, so we'll arrange, ungroup. I guess it's the way the person saved it. So get rid of that outline first, and then there was something. Yeah, okay, that's a white thing. Control Z that. And I want to zoom in. To there, we'll get rid of this. A little restricted trademark, whatever you call them thing. There's another little background around this too. Oh, I see. Okay, it's all good. So get her all selected, and we're gonna make that a little smaller, I think, because it's gonna be huge on the other screen. So export that as. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Export. Hortons. Sometimes it says, oh, it's going to screw that up. Okay, so file, import. I haven't been on this computer in a long time. There we go. So that's 5-inch. Now let's select that and just try the cutting window of that. So there's how many colors? 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. It's going to be an interesting one to do. It's the white. So this one might need a little more editing because it's going to cut a whole bunch more white that it really doesn't need. All I really need is this little swoop thing, a little bubble dome thingy. I don't really need all the rest of it. So this one I probably have to do a lot more editing to get it to actually cut proper. Same with the black, like I don't need that. The black letters just have to go on the yellow. The yellow I would need like, and it's even weird too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more editing on that one, so I probably won't do that one today. Let's see what this Cobra Kai one's gonna look like. It might be a little more, ooh, there's the tongue, I guess. It's not the same color, but I probably, oh boy, that's interesting. That's different color. Looks the same. And now we could color this the same, I guess. I just do it all in the red. I think that would be fine. Range. Range. Ungroup all. Okay, that's what we wanted. There's two little spots there, so I'm going to do them all this same red, and that should eliminate the extra red. Those letters are all separate too because they're not joined together. Cobra Kai. Okay, so it should be all the same now. Let's just see if we lost a red. No, we still got a red. Ooh, no, I don't want the Hortons too. Just trying to select just that. Bring it down here and just make it a little bigger so I can see what it is that's trying to go red. So the Cobra, okay, so that's the tongue and that. So what's the heck's the other one? The A. Really? I thought I had changed that. Should be all the same now. Huh. C-O-B-R-A-K-A-I. What the heck is this other A then? There's another A here for some reason. I don't know why. And it really looks like the A from the Cobra part. It's a single A, so... Huh. Well, we just won't cut that one, I guess. Okay. That makes sense to me. Okay, so... we're going to need yellow, so maybe we'll get the yellow loaded first. We're going to need red and black. Hopefully got enough black left there. Let's get this one resized. We're going to make that... let's see here. 6 would be alright. Pretty darn small though, but we'll try it at 6. Let's make sure we got her all loaded here. Oh, no, WD-40, you stay there. Okay, so we'll make that at 6. That should be 6 by 6. And it is. Okay. Well, let me get some yellow loaded in the machine here first. And I got white in here right now. We don't really have anything white that we're going to do white, so I'm going to put it away, I guess. Alright, machine fired up anyway, so we got yellow loaded. I should probably get some registration marks on here too before I get too far ahead, so I can put them together right. That is, where the heck was that now? Here, registration, you can do rounds, or I think you could do squares. Nope, they're kind of a square. That's the little line I just bring down so I can get kind of the top of the thing, and then one. Ooh. One to kind of the side. I guess I'll put one over here too. I don't know why I can't reselect. There's a line there, okay. That gives me an idea where I should put my registration marks. Now these would help. I got rid of that one. They would help if they were a little bigger. Oh yeah, I can change it here, square or not. That's right. Maybe 1 inch. Oh, it's a big feller. Oh, ½ an inch, probably fine. Okay. Select all that, and you'll see what those are for after if you've never seen how they work. I just want to configure this one a little bit. Oh. Okay, we'll select all those, and then we'll go back to the cut menu. And we've got the yellow. Now we've got, that's as wide as my sheet is there, so I could do a couple here just to use up that spot. See if I can get 3 onto there. We'll send that to the cutter, and we'll see if it starts making noise here, hopefully. Hopefully it makes noise here. Oh, she goes. Now, hopefully it doesn't go over the side too much. It should be alright, but we'll let that cut out, and that's, we can't quite see anything yet, but we'll let that work their way, and then we'll get her on the table, and we'll weed all the bits that we don't want. Holy smokes, this is taking a while to cut. There's the registration marks. And the outline. Oh, that was about 15 minutes of cutting there. Must be quite intricate. Hopefully it comes out alright. If I did it much smaller, I don't think it would work too well. Let's put that cutter down here, and we'll just advance this out so I can cut this off nice. It's a bit too much. I got one of these box cutter things that works good. It's got a knife enclosed, or it's got and I just use the grooves on this thing here. Follow one of the grooves. And you get a nice straight cut right across. Okay, let's go have a look at this thing. Doesn't look like much right now, does it? Oh boy. Well, this is where it takes some time. Take my little knife. If you get a knife that's really sharp on the end, it's good for stabbing little things. Now let's pull this whole outside off first. One thing I found with doing this vinyl work, there's a heck of a lot of waste. You know, we don't use every little piece, right? So we'll just make a pile of the yellow here when we show you how much we waste. So that's the outside all pulled out. And try to use the light. Might have to look at the picture again too to get the right location for everything. Oh, that one pulled the registration mark off a little bit. I don't want those to stay all on there, but anyways. Let me just grab the picture of it here so I can see what I got to take off. Oh, interesting. That might have screwed up. Oh, that might have screwed up. What I technically needed was just a solid circle. It's cut everything out though, and I don't know why. Let's give me a sec here. Okay, yes, this one did screw up, unfortunately. This should have been just a complete circle. Done, gone, did cut everything out of here. So that's not good. That would need some more editing, because you want the yellow to come through on the black. If I pull this out and stick it on, it would yet to match the line. No, it's not going to work. So this, unfortunately, is garbage. Garbage, 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 garbage. I never even noticed that. Okay, well, that's not good. So I'm going to have to run that through my other program, I guess, to edit that. But if I go to cut here, it should have just done a circle. But you can see here it's wanting to cut everything out. It's the black that you'd pull all the pieces out of. So if you look at this here, you'd want just a yellow circle, and the black, you'd pull all the letters out and all the snake out, and then the red would lay on top of the black here. So that didn't work. Okay, that's okay. Let's load up the WD-40. That's the yellow one. Okay, so WD-40 is going to be 6x6. That should be big enough. And so we've got an extra color here, but that's that extra weird background. I don't know why it's there, but let's load up the yellow. So now I can turn these sideways. See that? And I can actually fit more on that page. So let's do 3, 4, 5, 6 copies. It's not I need 6 copies, but you know, I might as well burn up the whole bottom of that sheet, right? So This one here should be quick and easy. Oh, hang on a sec. I didn't reset the head there, so okay, now it should be good. All right. So the WD-40 should be a lot simpler. I've got the blue out here ready to go. Just got to load it in after. I'll show you how I load these. It's pretty simple. Just gotta, I put this little strip of stuff here just so I watch when I'm loading it, and I feed it forward that it's following that straight, not tracking off. Then you got to adjust these things. So we'll let that cut out and we'll snip that off. Too bad that Cobra Kai one is going to need a bit more work. Oh man. And I'm not having a very good time here. I forgot to put registration marks on these because it's a 2-color. Oh man. So I'm recutting these again. It's not too bad. Just a little waste there. I could have used them, but you'll never get them lined up right, you know. So we'll just recut them. Well, let's get this one off first here. And release these things. Roll her back down. And keep a little bit of the mask tape because it doesn't adhere too tightly to it and stick and make a mess. It just holds it nice. And that one's good. We'll grab the blue here. It's a very blue, that's for sure. Pull this off. So this tape's been stuck on here for quite a while. Oh, it actually did make a mess. Oh man. Well, apparently it's just a huge waste day today because I had to cut a chunk off of this because of the sticky stuff. It's not good for cutting through that. Okay, so I just get her roughly fed through here. If I can even do that right. Oh my goodness. What the heck is going on here? I'm just not having any luck today. I get nervous when the camera's on, I don't know. Oh, let's get this stupid thing out of the way here. I can see what I'm doing. There. Okay. And we'll bring it to the front here. So these, you can see it's not really lying there, so I move the roll over a little bit until that straightens. And then lock these guys down here. And I just advance it a little bit and watch. So it's off track in there. So that means we got to lift this one and go back a hair. That's pretty good there now. And hit the reset. And bring all that over, and then we can start cutting the blue. Select the blue and fire. I think their blue's a little bit darker than that. This is an actual can of it here, and it's quite a bit darker, but that's the only blue I got, so that'll have to work. Boy, I hope my transfer tape's still good. That's the big masking tape stuff. I've got some plastic stuff that's pretty good probably still, but the actual stuff that's like a masking tape it dries out. Like this kind of stuff. It dries out after a while and then it's no good then, so let's go have a look at this yellow here though. Alright, hopefully we can get one sign made here today. My goodness. Having quite a time, aren't I? That's alright. You know what really bothers me though? Whenever I make videos for you guys, and I love doing it, I always seem to mess things up somehow. If I'm doing this without making a video, it goes fine. Seems to work like that so often, I don't know why. Actually cut itself another little line up there. Didn't really need to, but it's kind of nice. There's a heck of a lot of waste, isn't there? And this one doesn't even have that many letters. It's mostly solid. So we'll have to mask the blue. Like, oh, this stuff's like wicked sticky too. We'll have to mask the blue. And adhere to these ones. So I'm going to go grab the blue here. Alright. The WD-40. Geez, hopefully we get one of these logos made up tonight. Oh, this is my older stuff. This stuff's a little bit thicker. A little bit harder to work with and not quite as sticky. It's more like a pressure sensitive stuff. So this has just come off there, and it's not sticky. It's sticky, but it's not as sticky, but it gets sticky as you stick it down, if you know what I mean. Where the yellow is a different brand, and it's like I can, you know, really stick to it. It's really sticky stuff. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, this stuff's quite a bit thicker. The yellow stuff, I think, is the Oracle brand, and this is can't think of their name now, but it's a little thicker stuff, which sometimes means you gotta cut the knife down a little bit harder when you're cutting. It seemed to cut through all right. Now we gotta pull out the WD-40 as well, I believe. Nope. I screwed that up. Looking at the bottle, the can I got here. We have to pull out. Well, this can come out too. And we have to pull out the shield. Boy, I'm rusty on this stuff, that's for sure. Yeah, we have to pull out the blue shield. We don't want a blue shield, we just want the blue letters. So a lot of waste, but anyways. Those out. Try not to pull letters off. Sometimes they stick. Sticker stuff, you got to be a little more careful. It's a WD-40. Now these things get stuck to you, and if you stick it to one of the sticky things, it'll usually pull it off for you. Oh no, doing that wrong. Pull off the shield. Didn't quite. Sometimes it leaves like one little tab, and it did that on the little dash between the WD and the 40. Come on, you. That's my trouble too, is my fingers don't want to work with this real small stuff anymore. There's a little spot right in this corner that it didn't. Oh, you can't see this little spot right in this corner, which you can't really see, but it didn't quite cut that right through, and that's probably because it's not joined. If you're not careful, you'll pull that whole little dash thing right off. It's probably not joined. Get off my finger. Let's see if I cut. Yeah, I can just see it. Cut down a little more there. It should peel right off nice now. Much nicer. It's this one little corner that it doesn't cut, and there's one or two little nodes there that it's not a complete line, I guess. So. Alright, there's all that. We'll just show you all the waste after. Looking good. Now we got to mask this. This mask is a bit too big. I've got this other stuff here though that's pretty good. But this stuff is probably gone bad now. Yeah, see how it wants to like rip off? So this stuff should probably all go in the junk file. I actually went from this stuff, yeah, it's just junk. I went from that stuff to the plastic stuff here, and it seems to be better. Lasts a lot longer. Okay, so when it's folded up like this, it doesn't make it too easy. I had a little piece of tape or something. Look at this one's really bad. Look how dried out that one is. Not even sticky anymore. That one's junk. Garbage. I don't like to just lay this stuff right on. When it's curled like that, it makes it a lot more difficult, we'll say. It's almost the right size there. Not quite. It's too small that way. This is the widest stuff I've got now. So, that's not too good. So we'll have to go... Oh, that might just be enough. You probably can't see a lot of this, but... I'm going to stick one of these on my toolbox here, maybe. Be kind of cool. Whoa. Don't take off on me. I lost the one corner of that registration mark, but it shouldn't make a big difference there. Okay, hopefully I've done this right. So we want that to be squished down real good so it lifts off. This is a low tack transfer paper. Okay, so we'll get this guy. We've got to cut these off first here. And hopefully we left enough room here. It might be kind of tight. And yeah, you could do all these in one sheet, and I've done that before, like just one registration mark. But for some reason, you got to be super bang on these top ones. If you're off just a bazillionth of a bazillionth of a bazillionth of an inch of a millimeter, the bottom won't look right. So I normally do them like this, and it just seems to go better. That's the right way there. That looks smiley face, isn't it? It's kind of cool. That tape's no good. I'd like to maybe tape that down. I'm not even sure if I can get this tape anymore. Okay. Let's see what we can mess up here. So this, we want to use the backing sheet again, so we're just going to pull this right off. Layer down. But you want to reinsert this right below those registration marks. Okay? And then flop these down. If you're careful, they won't stick down right away. It's pretty good there. And then we just pull this off. Not all the way, just to the top of the paper. A little squeegee guy here. Bring her down. Look at that WD-40. Now, does it look the same as the bottle, or the heck is the bottle right here looking right at me? Pretty close. Without the R. Oh, sweet. Okay, so that one's good. We'll go to the next one here. Same deal again. Pull that off. If you were good, you could just not use this piece and line it up. Away you go, but I'm worried about it getting stuck to itself again, so. I like having these bigger, the registration marks bigger, because it makes it a little bit easier to see it. Good. Number 3. Try not to mess her up. This is the one with the weird registration mark. Now, you might not be able to see me do this one because I'm going to probably cover y'all up here. Ooh, might have screwed that one up. Got stuck down, and that's why I generally do extras, because sometimes you're going to have a screw up, and once she's stuck down underneath, doesn't look too bad though. That little one, it's not too bad. A little air bubble in it there though. I don't know if that's in that or the tape, but good. And the very last one, I'm gonna try to stick this one down without using the thing. It's a lot harder though. Oh, screwed it up already. Yep, see, doesn't look too bad there, but you can maybe see how far I am off with the registration mark up here. Let's go have a look. So you can see how far off I am on that top corner because it just stuck down. That's it. Once she's down, you're done. It doesn't look too bad. You can see it's a little bit narrower here, a little bit wider here because the whole blue went down a little bit, but that's all right. That'll work. Okay, so now what do we do with it? I don't know. What do we do now? We got to cut these out of here. Well, tape worked. Well, not going now. Cut these out of here, and you can cut right above your registration mark too, because you don't really need those anymore. This is a lot of work too, all the cutting them all out. WD-40. Sweet. Should be making some BILLSTMAXX stickers. I haven't done any of those for a long time. Start sending them out to you loyal fans that want a sticker. And that one's all good because I designed it all. It's all good, ready to cut. Away you go. Although I should probably come up with a new design of some sort. Oop, almost cut the edge off of that one. These aren't my normal scissors. These are actually my wife's, I think, sewing scissors or some crap. So, whoops, sorry dear. Alright, there we go. All this work for 4 stickers. And all this garbage. And there's the 4 sheets in the backer too. So all that's garbage just for those 4 stickers. Crazy, isn't it? How much it is? So there's a lot into that because there's mask and everything, but okay, let's go to the side of the toolbox here and we'll stick one on. Sweet. Should look pretty cool on here, I think. So we just pull this off, of course. Now there's different ways you can do this too. I didn't really leave enough up top there, but if you left a bit up top, you could go like that and do the same thing. Put this guy kind of over top. Kind of like that. And then you have a little bit of sticky, there. So that's what I did, is put it over top. You have a little bit of sticky just to stick this on. I didn't leave very much there, but you could do it that way. And then you can measure that if you wanted to measure from like the edge of the toolbox down, which we will. Let's go measure this. Look at my nice big stick out here to measure. And I like millimeters because it's a lot finer measurement. So if you go from the edge of your toolbox to the edge of that, we've got about 20 mil. About 20 mil. Pretty good right there. I'll leave her. I'm good with that. If it doesn't work, I know a guy that can make some more. If you need more. Now you'd want to measure here and here too to make sure you got her good and looking good and stuff. So I didn't leave very much to stick onto there, but see, now what you can do hopefully is just peel this off. Pull the backing out. Just go real slow so you don't trap air bubbles in there, but this stuff's pretty cool. Something on like a sign or something that's outside, even if you have air bubbles in it, it'll eventually work all that air out, and it's so cool how it works. Alright, now you just pull this off. Ooh, that didn't stick down too well. Let me grab my tool. Sometimes you gotta really push hard. kind of activates that sticky stuff, right? Still not sticking quite nice on this corner, I don't know why. And then you rip the whole thing off and then, and you start again. This has a nice little thing there so you can go on over after. There we go. WD-40. Pretty sweet. Alright, now we got 3 more to do something with. I don't know what, but something. Alright, now we're cutting out the rust ones. They're going to be pretty big. They're 14 inch. I think that's about the bottom of that toolbox. So we got to do this and then just basically red squares. Now, unfortunately, this is going to suck. Because, and I might be able to do something sneaky here. It's going to cut the red 14 inches, but all I need is a square on the end. This square, so it's going to waste a whole bunch of material here, basically, to draw the other registration mark for this. So this one kind of sucks, actually, doing this one. I'm going to see if I can put something in over here, maybe the Milwaukees or something, get the 2 out of 1 kind of thing. We'll see. Or the Makitas or something. We'll see what we can do here. Hopefully it'll work. That one should be down too, get a little more traction. I think I only did 4 of these ones. I was going to do 6, and then registration marks took up a little bit extra room. That's okay. Well, we'll let that cut out, and we'll see if we can be sneaky with the red here. Okay, I'm going to hit the red. I think I might have stuck her in here. Let's see. So we'll get the red and the Milwaukee as well. Should be good. So we should take that here. It's going to be a minute cutting that, so we'll head over and do the black here. Alright, this is a big sheet. Need more room. Big sheet. Hopefully I don't drop it on itself. Ooh, didn't like that sound. Well, waste. Okay, we might have just wasted a chunk of that. When it makes that noise, that means that it's pulling on that roll and it slipped. So that'll probably screw up the cut. So we just wasted a bunch more. Okay. So we got the little rust symbol here and then the registration marks and of course the name. I should have done slices down here, make it a little easier for me. I guess I still could. Oh, I did it again. Why is it doing that? Oh, I'm going to let her go, I guess. So I don't want to waste another chunk of stuff there. Hopefully it didn't screw up because it won't line up right then, right? If it slips like that. Pretty cool game, Rust, if you like survivally kind of scavenging kind of stuff. I enjoy that. A few of us guys play together quite a bit. It's a lot of tedious work with all the weeding, right? think that's kind of why they've gotten into a little more printing stuff nowadays rather than the vinyl stuff like this. It's just more time consuming, right? Ends up costing more to your customer. Oh, didn't come off nice. This stuff's so sticky you don't want to drop it. You drop a piece of this on a piece of that. Good luck trying to get that off. You'll just end up wrecking it. Pull this one from this way, see if it goes any better. Nope. So these can get masked up too. Hopefully I can get her on there fairly squarish. You just want to check your work and make sure you didn't miss any. And it looks pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we need more room. We're out of room. That's a bit bigger. What do I have? I could try to mask the whole thing and then cut them out. I've got like my big mask thing here. I don't know if the mask's any good. It's that paper stuff, so. I think we'll just try with this. Squeegee guy. Hopefully it's alright. I know there's a lot of waste in tape too, and I could be more gentle, we'll say, but I like to have a little bit of overlap. That one I missed a little bit. Should still hopefully be alright. I missed the letters there a little bit. Normally I wouldn't need to make this many, right? I just, you know, I might as well use up that sheet of part of the paper instead of wasting that. Might as well use her up, so. Darn it, that one fell on me too. Once that falls on there, you're not pulling it off. I think we should be alright though. Okay. That's the waste from that, quite a bit. That's good, those are ready to go. We just gotta cut them out. Let's see here, we'll cut this one maybe first. I used to mail things to people too, but the mail's got just so stupid expensive now. You know, and I do it all for free, right, and mail stuff out, but now it's like, holy crap, it costs a lot of money. Let's get the red off here, we'll bring her over. There is the red. Now, all we need out of the red for these ones is the, this big square at the end here. It's right here, I think. And then in the center I did the Milwaukee ones too, so we're killing 2 stones with 1 bird. That's pretty good. This stuff's really thin too for some reason. It breaks real easy. It rips off and breaks. This is a brand new roll of this. Well, it's not brand new. I've never used it, but it's new. Tomato red, they call it. But it's the other roll I had too. It seemed really thin. Smells good though. I love the smell of the adhesive for some reason. Okay, get out of here, paper towels. Okay, now the little R's in the Milwaukee, we'll probably get rid of that. I am going to just cut that down there. Oh. Something happened here. For some reason this one seems way over to this side. We'll see when we pull all these out of here. The rest of them seem good, but something happened here. I think it's screwed up. It might still line up alright though, because they're all individual. If that was a solid sheet, now that would screw up. Let's see what happens when... Whoa, that stuck to my arm. Ugh. Get off. We'll see what happens here. This red stuff is like super sticky too. Really good stuff. Oh, it's stuck to my arm again. Okay, so see what happened there? I don't know why this one went so... Yeah, see, this is not right at all. This bottom one will be screwed right up. This should have been way over here, so it must have... Ooh, hopefully the rest of them are alright. The Milwaukee here should still be fine, so that's good. We can pull this out. Maybe. It's a really fine point down here. This is a tough one because this stuff rips so easily too. I have a few Milwaukee tools. I'd like to get a couple more, but I just haven't done yet. Very tedious with this stuff. It's so thin, it just rips so easily. This stuff for some reason is really thin. And there's that stupid little R we didn't take off. It tried to cut it and it's not very good. It doesn't cut the small stuff too well. Alright, so yeah, this one maybe it's all... No, it's way off the end of the thing here. Yeah, this one really messed up. I don't know why. I don't know why. Now, is that enough for that? Not friggin' quite. Of course it isn't. Not enough that way either. Holy smokes. I might as well take off these registration marks. We don't need them stuck on there too. Okay, so I'm going to have a lot of tedious weeding to do here to get the rest of these Milwaukees out of here. Why did that one screw up? I don't know. It's not going to be any good for that, so we're going to have one that's not going to be any good. And that's alright. Let's just pull this guy off. Oh, Milwaukee's, eh? Nice. Okay, we'll put that one off to the side. Alright, I got a bunch of work to do here. I'm probably not going to film doing all these because it's going to take me, well, you've seen how long it took to do that one. A little while. So we'll get these done and ready to go. Okay, those are all good. Now you got the dilemma of like, well, now I got to stick something on here to get this part stuck on, right? So you got that problem. So now that's why I kept a little extra couple of these. I did throw them in the garbage, but that'll preserve the sticky side, right? For now, anyways. It's from our other project there. Now, unfortunately, this is going to burn up a lot of mask here for this one because, what am I doing here? Oh, yes. Burn up a lot of mask here because I got to go from one side to the other, so that kind of sucks. But, anyways. Well, actually, yeah, no, good. Sorry, I'm going the wrong way here. Yeah, that's the way we got to do it, like that. Hopefully these line up then. Okay, I got her straightened out. Man, I am rusty. It's been a while since I've done a sign, that's for sure. Alright, so same deal again. Pull that guy off. Now you could spray some soapy water on that, light soapy water. And then it wouldn't stick quite to the things as easily. But I find this isn't too bad. If you can just get her started nice. I'm off a hair a little bit on that end, but I think that'll be alright. Okay, so now we pick this up. Flop that down on there. Just like so. And there's our Rust logo. That looks pretty cool. We're going to stick one of those on my toolbox here too. Let's grab the next one. We'll let go and just make sure it's squished down nice. Peel off the mask. Whoa. This is better to pull it on a little bit of an angle, just not so sharp, because these letters are really sharp. You know what I mean? There's no curves to them, so that makes them really hard to pull off sometimes. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, I screwed that one up. Save it. Saved her. I think we saved her. We might have messed her up here though. She's a little bit quirgly there. The wider it is, the harder it is, that's for sure. And of course we got the one that's screwed up. I don't know what happened to it, but anyways. Let's see if I can resurrect it maybe. Pretty close, I think. Now this is going to be not too good on my black toolbox, is it? That's going to be the problem with that. Should have made it white letters, but... I put down a white border around behind first. That might work too. Maybe I'll see if, well... Yeah, black on the black isn't going to look so nice. Darn it, I never thought of that till right now. Oh well. And this one, yeah, this one's definitely screwed up. I could probably fix it, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too worried about it. But anyways, let me see, just for my toolbox, I can do a white background on here too, maybe. Okay, I think we got some good white background here for those. I only did 3 because we only had 3 come out of there, so. Again, piles of waste, but it's the way she works. So this is just a white square. I just opened it up back in the editing part there, and we just added a white bar to the back of it. I'll do maybe all 3 of them on the white. I don't know, maybe not. You know, you're doing them all, you might as well use that whole width of that sheet, right? So I could have done one more, but you know, I don't have one more. So okay, so let's cut one of these out of here. That's good. We'll just squish her down again. Hopefully, this is where you're going to see if it's screwed up. When you put a square thing on the back of this, it's got to be pretty darn close to being bang on perfect, or you're going to definitely see that it's not level. A bit of smudge of stuff on there. And let's see if we can get this down here. I do like this clear stuff a lot better for doing these registration mark stuff. Okay. Hopefully I lined it up right on the program too. If you could screw that up there too, and it would be perfect on your registration marks, and it would still be screwed up here. Yeah, it looks pretty good, I think. A little bit short on the mask there, but it wasn't really intended. It would have done it if, you know, I would have made it work. So, okay. That is good. Now we will cut this out of here below the registration marks. You should have put them a little bit higher to give you a little bit more mask to work with. Sweet. Alright, let's go over to the toolbox here and see if we can get that feller lined up. I guess first maybe we'll do this. Ooh. A whole lot of sticky there, but let's go stick her on. Rust. Okay, so same thing here. We got to measure. I'm going to get my smaller tape maybe. My smaller measuring guy here. Oh, I haven't even opened this one yet. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to put that right about there. And hopefully I got something to measure by here. Not much, but maybe better to go from the bottom up here maybe. Or just stick it on and go nuts. This is tedious too though when you're doing this, because we got 132. And 100 and yeah, so it's got to go up quite a bit. That's the tedious part with it, that's for sure. Let me get this lined up though, it's going to take a minute. Screw it, close enough for me. It's within like a 1/4 inch, I'm not too worried about that. Now if you're doing this professionally, you'd want to make sure you at least put a level on it or something, but you know, it's better to measure, I think. Now hopefully this will stay on here. Oh, I didn't bring my squeegee. Need the squeegee. Need the squeegee. Okay. Make sure that's down good. And this stuff does crease easy, so you gotta really be careful with it too that way. I'm probably gonna pull this right off here, I bet. Oh, come on. Quit sticking back. Oh, we're good. We're good. Now this will be interesting. Try not to get bubbles in it. I think we did pretty good. Looks better that background. I should have done a, but it's square everywhere else, so it looks good with the square background. Okay, let's see if we can pull the tape off here. It's not too bad looking. Got the squares on pretty good there, and see one little bubble in here, but that'll probably work itself out. Just like that. That looks like it's always been there. That's pretty awesome. We'll plaster on the Milwaukee here too. I'm just going to freehand this one. Is it supposed to go kind of cockeyed though? Well, I don't know. Hang on. Yeah, it's supposed to go up a little bit like that kind of thing. So we'll do it like that. That would look pretty slick with a white background behind that one too, but that's alright. It'll just jump out a little better with a white background. Oh boy. That looks pretty darn good. There's our work from today. The Rust logo, the WD-40, and the old Milwaukee. Pretty sweet. I'm not sure if it's possible, but I'm going to see if I can save this Rust one. I don't know if I'll get this right or not, but I don't have a registration mark on the other side because it's gone. But, whoa. Maybe I should just adhere this. Can't do that either because this has got to go on top of that. Well, we'll see what we can do here. Try to save it. Yeah, that's not too bad. That'll still work somewhere, I'm sure. Okay. Well, that's interesting how that had to come out. A little extra here we don't probably need. Except for that, I will maybe put a piece on there. Just kind of hold that tight. There, saved. Didn't even ruin it. Didn't even ruin it. Garbage can's filling up though with waste. Well, these ones I've got the white still for here too, but maybe I'll just leave those like that. And if I want to put a white behind, I will. There we go. There's a resurrected one. And yeah, it's pretty close. I'm a little bit more distance between the logo and the R, but that's pretty good, I think. Anyways, yeah, it's a hair bit off, not bad. Anyways, there we go. That's it for today. Just thought maybe you guys would enjoy another decal video making some famous brands, and we sure did. That's awesome. Anyways, thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all later. You guys have a good day.